Okay, I'm shooting this video real quick to show you how I'm playing Killer Instinct on Xbox One with a joystick that is not the Mad Catz Tournament Edition 2 joystick. This joystick is a custom joystick that I wired up. I ordered the case from Fohammer Customs. Have some artwork downloaded from the internet that I put on there. Mitsu buttons on the front, a Seimitsu LS32 joystick, and the front has the start, back, and Xbox home or guide button, whatever they're calling it now. This is the circuit board that came out of a Xbox One controller. Removing the circuit board was not too hard. Fortunately, there were things that made it easier, such as the circuit board being common ground. Some things made it harder, mainly that the contact points you have to solder to are kind of covered with this black film that you have to scrape away to reveal the solder points. Once you've done that, you solder wires to the up, down, left, right, the menu or start, I forget what they're calling the back button now, the Xbox guide button, the A, X, and Y. B is actually on a second circuit board that you can kind of see there. The left and right bumper buttons are easy enough to solder to on the back of this board. The triggers were a little bit different since they're actually magnetic triggers in here. You have to solder a 100 ohm resistor to a capacitor for something that they're calling the ratiometric Hall effect. Part of the controller, you got me on that one. But basically, plugging into the controller is a micro USB cable, and it hooks up to a Nutric USB pass-through port that I have installed on the front of this joystick. Right there you can see the start, back, and guide buttons, or whatever they're calling them now. Right now the wiring's a little bit sloppy since I just got this thing working, and I'm not too concerned about making it pretty. It's functional and it's stable, and it'll be working for a long time. I don't expect that any of those points are going to break with them being glued. But let me kind of show you how this thing works. There's a port on the side of the Xbox One console where you can plug in a USB cable. Here is the other end of that USB cable, and basically I'm just going to plug this into the port here, and let me show you the circuit board light up with that Xbox One bright white. Okay, I'm going to flip this over and kind of try to see if I can give you a view of the screen here as well as the joystick. It's very responsive. I really like this Seimitsu joystick and buttons. They're great. This is by no means a downgrade or a step down in how this joystick feels or plays, because it's not a official Mad Catz one. I actually like the way this feels better than the Sanwa parts, but it works just as well as you'd expect it to, if not better. Some people like other parts, but right now I've got everything working: X, Y, right bumper, left bumper, A, B, right trigger, left trigger. Let's see, the back button is the taunt. Start obviously pauses it, and home snaps you back to the Xbox guide. So that's kind of what I've done to save myself $200 for basically a reskinned new Mad Catz fight stick, and I'm loving it. It works great, feels great, can't complain.